What up, everybody? It's DJ AlphaTyler, and we are back again with another reaction. And y'all know what it is already. You know what we coming for. We checking out that Mesus remix to Tom MacDonald and Adam Calhoun with the track New World Order. Y'all already saw the title, so I know that's not a surprise. But I saw my man Mesus drop this a minute ago. He dropped it, what, about an hour ago? Let's see. Yeah, something like that. Either way, maybe 2 hours ago. Who knows? Either way, I'm ready to jump into it and see what my man's bringing. Real quick, before we recorded this reaction, I had to go ahead and check out what he was bringing remix to. So I checked out the original. I'm not sure what order I'm going to drop the reactions in, but I went ahead and recorded my reaction to Tom and Adam's track New World Order, and now I'm recording Mesus's New World Order. I'm excited to see where it goes because I know my man's got some things to weigh in on this topic. But before we jump into it and see what my dude is bringing, we about to hit up what I'm trying to ask. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below to join the Alpha team. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoy the reaction, and hit that notification bell so that you always know when I got some new content dropping. And if you have not heard of my man Mesus, but let's say you caught the New World Order track, you caught the reaction to it, whatever the case may be. Maybe you're here from there, you're there from here, whatever the case may be. Hey, I got a reaction to both, and y'all need to go hit up both channels, Tom's and Mesus, and make sure you like, share, and subscribe over there. Let them know AlphaTyler sent you, and that's all I got to say. Without further ado, let's go ahead and check out what Mesus is bringing with New World Order, his New World Order remix to Tom and Adam's track. I'm having some problems with my navigation right now, but let's get it. Okay.
Hey, listen.
We're already starting off a little bit different. Okay.
The world been out of order, ain't nothing about it new. People glued to the news, but ain't nothing about it true. Why?
I like already. We got the world been out of order, ain't nothing about it new. We talking about these problems have been going on. They persistent, man. We talking about these problems, these issues, these things we're having. We're puppets right here, man. Go stick yourself to the news. Glue yourself to the news. If you haven't checked out News by Mesus, y'all already know what his thoughts on the news are. Like, he's saying already, he's saying, hey, if you ain't been paying attention, man, we already been playing right and left and black and white and whatever they can use to divide us. Stop watching the news. Stop being a puppet. Stop being part of that show. Let's go, though.
World been out of order, ain't nothing about it new. People glued to the news, but ain't nothing about it true. That's why I never ever watch it, and neither should you. These news feeds.
We never ever watched that.
To the news, but ain't nothing about it true. That's why I never ever watch it, and neither should you. These news feeds feed you the flu, keeping you spooked. Here's a thought, thinking.
Yep, news feeds feature the flu, keeping you spooked. We talking about all that pandemic nonsense, like everything been going on, man. We keeping that fresh in your mind, keeping you scared to go out grocery shopping. Come on.
And neither should you. These news feeds feed you the flu, keeping you spooked. Here's a thought, thinking's free. Try it sometime, cause you out your mind if you thinking these riots and crime. Talking about reparations, I don't know you a dime.
Hey, right there too. I mean, we talk about reparations. You talk about reparations. You talk about going through and everything. Now I don't owe you nothing. I'm sorry, man. My ancestors might have done something. Hell, I'm mostly Irish going by my ancestry. You know what I'm saying? Like, my ancestors were slaves too. Where's my reparations? They weren't slaves in this country. They were slaves somewhere. Come on.
Out your mind if you thinking these riots and crime. Talking about reparations, I don't know you a dime. My white skin ain't pay my bills. I had to go out and grind in there.
God, I love that line. My white skin ain't paid my bills. I had to go out and grind. My man is grinding too. Come on.
About reparations, I don't know you a dime. My white skin ain't pay my bills. I had to go out and grind, and there it is. They convince us we different. Can walk a mile in your shoes if I'm tripping about pigment. Stealing rights left and right.
can't walk a mile in your shoes if I'm tripping about pigment. We talking about, hey, I can't even empathize if I'm too worried about who's white and who's black, what I'm doing, all that.
Convinces we different, can walk a mile in your shoes if I'm tripping about pigment. Stealing rights left and right, but we can't fight infringement, cause we rather die over pride than unite for existence. I used to battle rap, but now my raps battle a war, and the war in black versus white. It's the rich versus the poor, so big corporate stayed open, mom and pops closed doors. So who you really scared of? COVID, a new world order?
He talking facts though. He's saying, hey, go through all this, go through the history, go through the facts, go through what we actually looking at right here. Who you really scared of? You scared of getting sick, or are you scared of what's about to take us over? You scared of what's being pushed? You scared of that narrative, or are you scared of the people trying to play us against each other? For me, like, I'm more scared of that narrative. I'm more scared of the fact that I'm trying as a white man to be played against somebody just because our pigment in our skin don't match up. I'm more worried that we're being turned against each other over that than I am about a little bit of you know, sickness, whatever.
Corporate stayed open, mom and pops closed doors. So who you really scared of? COVID, a new world order? Remember way back when men would actually act like men never.
Oh, and men actually acted like men. We talking about way back when men actually act like men. Man, ain't none of these boys out here, man. And Tom and Adam actually referenced this in the track too. I mean, we talking facts though. Remember when men used to act like men instead of toxic masculinity coming in and taking everything over? Come on.
Way back when men would actually act like men never bow down to this new world order. The money don't make you God. All you do is make you God. Hey, your you lit new world order. You don't think Biden a dictator? Do me a favor, try to buy food in Chicago without showing your papers, not even hiding it.
Ooh! Hey, we talked about this too a couple of weeks ago, like for real. Like, you don't think Biden a dictator or anything? Like, try to buy food in Chicago without showing that vaccine passport. You can't even go in. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
The dictator, do me a favor, try to buy food in Chicago without showing your papers, not even hiding their behavior, straight up showing their haters. They get caught breaking the rules and just laugh like makers. Do as we say, not as we do, it's all I see, and y'all might be.
I like that too. Do as we say, not as we do, because he talking right there. He going through that piece, man. We see how many times you seen Fauci at a Senate hearing or whatever without his mask on and everything, taking it off. Come on.
The rules and just laugh like makers. Do as we say, not as we do, it's all I see, and y'all might be okay with that, but y'all ain't me, and y'all ain't free if y'all can't see that we can't speak out and shout that Biden needs to be impeached. You can't tell me that these mask mandates making these.
We ain't free if we can't shout out that Biden needs to be impeached. My dude's bringing fire, but my man's bringing truth. And I know too, I got a lot of subs from other countries. Like, y'all might not really feel the lines that are coming right here. That's a freedom we as Americans, we have. You know?
Can't speak out and shout that Biden needs to be impeached. You can't tell me that these mask mandates make any sense. It's like trying to stop mosquitoes with a chain link fence. And a jab ain't any better, but they'll take your checks if you don't take it, even though they're vaccinated on vents. And then to make it worse, they try to say there ain't no beds when there's.
He talking about the vaccinated on vents and everything. He talking about, hey, you can still catch it, you can still transmit it, you can still whatever.
Take it, even though they're vaccinated on vents. And then to make it worse, they.
This video right here gonna get demonetized and so pushed down. Like, not his. Like I hope his rides a wave. But I'm gonna tell y'all, like, we've already talked about too much. YouTube gonna strike this down. You know what I'm saying?
Try to say there ain't no beds when there's plenty of beds, but you believe anything Joe says. Truth is, there's no jobs because you destroyed them like a boy. Because you're employed by the New World Order, Remember way back when men would actually act like men and never bow down to this New World Order. The money don't make you God. All you do is making God laughing at your cute little New World Order. I got 100 more songs about these pricks in power, but I'd rather use these last bars.
And he got 100 more songs about these pricks in power. He been writing them for a minute too. If y'all think it just started, like, it ain't new. It ain't new. My man been putting out this heat.
Yo, I got 100 more songs about these pricks in power, but I'd rather use these last bars to lift with power. And by lift with power, homie, I mean lift the power. Voices together, so let me start by giving out flowers.
Ooh, I like that too. He talking about, hey, I want to use these last few bars to lift up, rather than to lift up power, I'd rather use these last bars to lift up our voices together, so I gotta give out flowers. He's talking about giving people their props. He's saying everybody's speaking against this. Bro, we need to come together. We need to be in this game together instead of fighting, instead of arguing, instead of whatever beef is going on out there. He's saying everybody needs to come together. This is our time.
Lift with power, homie, I mean lift the power. Voices together, so let me start by giving out flowers. Respect to Adam for ranting on Facebook first. We on.
Hey, facts though. He said he giving shout right there too. He'll probably have one to Tom too, but like, shout out right there. He's saying respect to Adam for ranting out on Facebook too. Like, shout out Adam. He's saying, hey, Adam was bringing attention to this before. Shout out to him. Come on, yeah, shout out to him.
On the same team, but you ran that play.
Hang on. Whoop. I gotta back up. I gotta catch all this.
Flowers. Respect to Adam for ranting on Facebook first. We on the same team, but you ran that playbook first. Before you
we on the same team. He's saying we doing that thing together. But you ran that playbook first. You hit it first. Shout out to you. Respect, props. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
To Adam for ranting on Facebook first. We on the same team, but you ran that playbook first. Before you call this cloud chasing, better do your homework. I've known Adam forever, plus I'm viral of my own work.
Woo! And my man talking to all the haters out there too. He's saying, hey, before you call this cloud chasing, before any of y'all that don't know the story call this cloud chasing, I known Adam forever, man. Hey, if you guys don't know, Adam Calhoun and Mesus, they boys from way back. He said, hey, don't call this cloud chasing. That's my boy, man. Like, we've been doing this together. I ain't saying anything negative about him. Like, this is love. Come on.
All this cloud chasing, better do your homework. I've known Adam forever, plus I'm viral of my own work.
Oh, and that's the other thing too. Plus I'm viral off my own work. He's saying, nah, and it ain't even that. Like, I ain't even trying to lean off him. It's just like he said back in Know My Name. He been standing on his own too. 5 albums, no features. Boy, I'm standing on my own 2 feet. I'm coming on my own grind. Come on.
Tom, I don't know you, but I agree with your logic. And would you do a song with Tom is constantly in my comments? And I don't need a feature, homie, I'ma do me regardless. But I think that it's obvious that we're both similar artists. And
woo! And he said too, Tom, I don't know you, but I see you in my comments all the time. Hey, I can tell you too. In them live streams, like everybody fiending for Adam, or for a Tom McDonald Mesus track collab together. Like, everybody fiending for that thing, man. Y'all are similar artists. Like, come on, Tom, make it happen. This is what the people want.
Tom, I don't know you, but I agree with your logic. And would you do a song with Tom is constantly in my comments? And I don't need a feature, homie, I'ma do me regardless. But I think that it's obvious that we're both similar artists. And on the note of similar artists, shout out to Burden, shout out to Rez.
Woo, and he going down the list too. He gave shout outs. Okay, I love this, because he gave shout outs to them 2 dudes who made the song that he's remixing. He's also shouting out High Res. He's shouting out Burden. Probably a Bryson shout out coming. Let's go.
Yes, that we're both similar artists. And on the note of similar artists, shout out to Burden, shout out to Rez and Jimmy. See you out there.
Woo, Jimmy Levy, come on.
Working. Shout out to Webby and Bryson. And
shout out to Webby, Chris Webby, if y'all don't know him. And Bryson Gray, come on. I knew a Bryson shout out was coming, man. Bryson Gray is my homie, man. Y'all ain't gonna find nobody more real than Bryson Gray. Come on.
Topher and whoever else I miss.
Oh, wait, we got Topher right there too. Hang on. Let's
see
go.
You out there working. Shout out to Webby and Bryson, and shout out to Topher and whoever else I missed against this new world.
Hey, that's facts, man. All them dudes he mentioned, they all standing against this new world order. They all standing against that change that's trying to be forced on us, man. Come together. Come on. Shout out to TMR, D-Cure, Tyson James. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to all them dudes, man.
Shout out to Webby and Bryson. And
Kelvin James. I mean, hell, Kelvin James completely overlooked sometimes, but like severely underrated, man. Shout out to all of these guys.
And whoever else I miss against this new world. Way back when men would actually act like men never bow down to this new world order. Your money don't make you God. All you do is making God laugh at your cute little new world order.
Felt like a different song. I ain't gonna lie. Like the beat kind of went in a different direction, did a couple of different things. Shout out to my man Mesus, taking it, you know, making his own thing out of it, all that stuff. Really coming in with the point though. I mean, hey, Mesus say it straight up. He say, hey, we ain't standing for this new world order. We ain't going for this thing everybody been talking about, man. Like, shout out to everybody standing against this. We need to come together. We need to make our voices heard. I 100% agree. I stand behind that, man. Like 100%. All them artists Mesus named and a couple more, like I would pull everybody into one, you know? Hear everybody together. Hear everybody really stand against this nonsense that's going on right now. Shout out to my man for this remix right here. I know he dropped it hella quick, and so you know, I mean, like even, you know, getting the beat, kind of transforming a little bit, making it his own, and then doing his own thing to it. Like shout out for what he did, showing homage to the original while also making it his thing. This is why we love Mesus 100%, man. What, less than 8 hours after the track initially dropped, he got his remix out, ready to go. Y'all gotta appreciate like the level of work that goes into my man's brain. If you guys haven't checked out Mesus, make sure that you do so. Go hit him up, like, share, and subscribe. Link to this video is down in the description. He got a ton of bangers. On the same note, on separate notes, whatever the case, either way, go hit my dude up. But you know, the original was fire. This one right here was straight up heat. I mean, we talking about taking it back though. We talking about real talk. Men need to go back to acting like men. Stop being a damn puppet for this new world order. But that's all I got to say. I appreciate y'all hanging out. I'm DJ AlphaTyler. I hope you're staying safe, taking care of yourselves. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about it. And that's really it. I'll catch you guys next time. Hope you're staying safe, taking care. I tried to force that and it didn't work. We'll see you guys. Bye!
Cause the managers won't take their balls. Grab your balls, you a grown-ass man. Whining and crying like it's a party you're playing, can understand. Yeah, you reppin' that you go hard, rapping with no bars. Reckon you a joke, only ripping off the real stars. I got the diabolic rhyme, and you know we're gonna have one hell of a time. Stick a sip of the shine, I'm incensing your mind. Been on the sideline watching, aging like a fine wine inferno in your mind, like Dante in the 9-9.